Today, we're diving into a topic that's been making waves in the world of entertainment. We're talking about 10 celebrities who've sparked controversy over LGBTQ+ rights. These figures are beloved by many for their talents and accomplishments, but some of their views or actions have rubbed the LGBTQ+ community the wrong way. Some of these controversies are recent, while others date back a while. So, let's get into it. 1. Chris Pratt. Starting off with Chris Pratt, the star of Guardians of the Galaxy and Jurassic World. Chris is undeniably talented, but his past ties to an evangelical church that's openly opposed to same-sex marriage have caused some tension. Pratt became the subject of controversy after it was revealed that the church he attended, Hillsong Church, held conservative views on LGBTQ+ rights. While Pratt himself has repeatedly stated his personal belief in loving and supporting all people regardless of sexuality, some critics have pointed to his association with the church as problematic. Many feel that his failure to directly address the church's stance on LGBTQ+ issues left a lot of questions unanswered, especially as he has such a large platform as an A-list actor. Although he later expressed support for LGBTQ+ rights, the damage had already been done for some fans. 2. Tom Cruise. Next, we have Tom Cruise. The Mission: Impossible star has had a long and successful career, but his ties to Scientology have drawn criticism from the LGBTQ+ community. Scientology, the controversial religion that Cruise is closely associated with, has long been accused of having problematic views on homosexuality, with former members alleging that the church deems it a sin. This has led many to question Cruise's stance on LGBTQ+ rights, even though the actor has never publicly made homophobic comments. His silence on the subject has left some fans and LGBTQ+ advocates skeptical, especially when the church has publicly fought against gay rights, including same-sex marriage. While Cruise has said little on the issue, his connection to Scientology continues to be a point of contention. 3. Kevin Spacey. Kevin Spacey is a name that brings up both admiration for his acting talent and a series of scandals that have dramatically altered his career. The House of Cards star was accused of sexual misconduct by multiple men, some of whom were minors at the time. These allegations sent shockwaves through Hollywood, but there was another layer to the controversy: Spacey's coming out as gay in the wake of these accusations. His statement, which seemed to shift the narrative from the allegations to his sexuality, angered many in the LGBTQ+ community. Critics argued that Spacey was attempting to deflect attention from the allegations by making his sexual orientation the focus. While many applauded him for his courage in coming out, others felt that the timing was problematic. 4. Ricky Gervais. Ricky Gervais, known for his work in The Office and Afterlife, is no stranger to controversy, especially when it comes to his stand-up comedy. Gervais has built his career on being provocative, and some of his jokes about LGBTQ+ people and issues have crossed the line for many. He's made a number of remarks in his stand-up routines that critics have deemed offensive to the LGBTQ+ community, especially when discussing gender identity and sexuality. While Gervais defends his humor as free speech, the line between comedy and insensitivity is a constant debate. 5. Hank Williams Jr. Hank Williams Jr. is a country music legend whose outspoken views on politics and social issues have made headlines for years. His stances on LGBTQ+ rights, however, have drawn criticism from those who feel his conservative opinions are outdated. Williams has made no secret of his opposition to same-sex marriage, and his vocal support for traditional, conservative values has been polarizing. While his music continues to resonate with many fans, his remarks on LGBTQ+ issues have alienated a portion of his audience who see his views as problematic. 6. Kirk Douglas. Kirk Douglas, a Hollywood icon and the star of Spartacus, was known for his achievements in cinema, but some of his personal views have raised eyebrows, particularly in relation to LGBTQ+ rights. Although Douglas was ahead of his time in many ways, his comments on sexuality and the changing views around gender and identity were often reflective of the era in which he grew up. In interviews over the years, he occasionally made statements that seemed dismissive of LGBTQ+ issues, reflecting the social norms of his generation. These remarks were often seen as tone-deaf in comparison to modern conversations around sexual orientation and identity. 7. Burt Reynolds. Burt Reynolds was a leading man in Hollywood for decades, but his views on LGBTQ+ rights were often seen as outdated. While Reynolds was a beloved actor, particularly known for his roles in Smokey and the Bandit and Boogie Nights, his public statements about homosexuality have sparked controversy. In an era when LGBTQ+ issues were often misunderstood or ignored, Reynolds' remarks about the subject were sometimes seen as insensitive. While it's important to view his comments within the historical context of the time, they've nonetheless become part of his complicated legacy. 8. Roseanne Barr. Roseanne Barr is no stranger to controversy, whether it's her infamous social media outbursts or her stance on LGBTQ+ issues. Barr has been vocal about her conservative views, and her comments on the LGBTQ+ community have often sparked outrage. She has made statements dismissing gender identity issues, and her dismissive attitude towards same-sex marriage has been criticized by many. Barr's actions, including her promotion of controversial conspiracy theories, have made her a divisive figure. While some appreciate her humor, others find her positions on LGBTQ+ rights to be deeply troubling. 9. Vince Vaughn. Vince Vaughn, known for his roles in Wedding Crashers and Dodgeball, has always been an outspoken figure, but his views on LGBTQ+ issues have occasionally raised questions. While he has never made inflammatory statements about LGBTQ+ people, his libertarian beliefs have led some to wonder where he stands on certain issues. Vaughn has been criticized for remaining silent on LGBTQ+ rights when other celebrities have used their platforms to speak out. Some fans believe this silence indicates a lack of support for the LGBTQ+ community, while others argue that his stance on individual freedoms should be respected. 10. Melania Trump. Finally, we have Melania Trump, former First Lady and wife of Donald Trump. While she has never openly spoken out against the LGBTQ+ community, her silence on key issues, including same-sex marriage and LGBTQ+ rights during her husband's presidency, has sparked criticism. Donald Trump's administration was known for rolling back protections for LGBTQ+ individuals, and many felt that Melania's failure to use her platform to advocate for the community made her complicit. Her lack of public support during a time when LGBTQ+ rights were under attack left many questioning her stance on these issues. And there you have it. These 10 celebrities have sparked controversy over LGBTQ+ rights, whether through their personal beliefs, affiliations, or actions. While some have attempted to walk back their controversial statements or clarify their positions, others remain in the spotlight for their views. What do you think about these controversies? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more content. Until next time, take care.